What's up, everybody? See, X-Dragon's already got an objection. And 4, congrats on being first. How are we all today? Hello. Hi, everybody. How you doing? DJ Brownie is away on a conference and will be until Friday, so this will either be a very long stream or a very short stream, and considering it is not whatchamacallit, Planet Coaster, and neither do I have an alcoholic beverage with me, my bet's gonna be on a short stream, but we'll see how it goes. So yeah, we're hanging out. Come keep me company. You know I get lonely when DJ Brownie's not here. So silly. So, you know, DJ Brownie's not here. So what have I been doing is, like, I go to work, I come home, and I binge Legend of Vox Machina. So I'm already on episode, like, 7 or 8, I think, and he left yesterday, so we're doing great in that front. But oh my gosh, how have I not watched this show before? This show is amazing. I'm obsessed. I want to cosplay every single character, and it will be your bag of entertainment. Exactly. Oh my gosh, but you guys have seen it, right? Legend of Vox Machina. It's the Critical Role season 1. Or campaign 1, I guess, technically. I think there's technically like 2 seasons of campaign 1, but Critical Role campaign 1, it's on Amazon Prime Video. It's freaking amazing. Highly recommended if you haven't seen it yet. I'm about 7 episodes in, but don't worry, I'll probably be done with the entire show come Sunday. So, and actually watching Legend of Vox Machina actually is making me want to go back and listen to, like, the actual podcast version of campaign 1. You watched that and the entire live campaign? Heck yeah. Because right now I'm listening through campaign 2 podcast. Because, you know, my thought process was like, oh, I don't need to watch campaign 1, I'll just watch Legend of Vox Machina. But now that I'm watching the Legend of Vox Machina, I want to, like, see the source material. I'm so curious, like, how much was, like, you know, Matt Mercer being a little puppet master, and how much was just each of the players, like, being absolute shenanigans. Legend of Vox Machina was like one tiny part of the overall campaign. Really? Oh my gosh. That's even better. But, like, we've already come to one point that I knew was like a moment. It was in episode 6, I think, where they were, like, having trouble opening a door, where apparently that was just a whole bunch of nat 1s rolled at the same time, like, in quick succession. So that part was already kind of cute and fun. So much more to explore for campaign 1. Yeah, I might just have to go back and watch campaign 1, because, like, in the same way that listening to campaign 2, like, I really hope they turn it into a TV show. It sounds like, from what I've heard, it's in process. Like, they are gonna do it. But, like, I really hope they do, because there are just so many moments that I'm like, I want to see this. I want to see this happen. This sounds awesome. Yeah, but once I'm done with campaign 2, before moving on to campaign 3, because, like, I'm too behind to watch it live anyway. Are they still doing campaign 3 live, or did that one wrap up? I don't know. I know there is a campaign 3, but I don't know, like, where they are in plot line. Like, is it done? Are they still doing it? I don't know. Yeah, they think they are for campaign 2. Bless! I hope it doesn't take forever. Speaking of TV shows that are exciting to come out, Arcane Season 2, very excited for that. For all of my other anime nerds out there, also Mushoku Tensei has a new season coming out. 3 just wrapped up. Beautiful. Maybe once they get around to 4, I'm assuming they're going to keep going. This thing is way too successful. Like, they can't just stop now, right? So assuming they do a season 4, maybe I'll try to catch that one live. Yeah. Percy Jackson and the Olympians? I haven't actually seen it yet. I feel like I've heard good things about it. I guess I haven't heard all that much about it in general. But yeah, so for my fellow anime nerds, Mushoku Tensei, I think it's like part 2 of season 2. I think they like broke it up into sections. I'm currently watching season 1, and oh my god, amazing show. Definitely one of the top anime I've ever seen. Very, very good. Oh, it's still going? Okay, still going. Which means gives me more time to finish up campaign 2 before they start campaign 4. Because then it's like, maybe I'll watch campaign 4 live while catching up on the podcast of campaign 1, and like, you know how it is. It's also really kind of funny because since I started campaign 2 podcast only, I don't know what all of the people look like, and I only really know their voices from their campaign 2 characters. So trying to like connect the dots of like who is who between campaign 1 and campaign 2, like, you know, who the voice actors are playing them, it's kind of fun. I don't know if I have them all right, but I have a 1-to-1 mapping, but I don't know if it's correct. But it's just been kind of fun. Hi, Tossing. Good luck with that. Mostly just listen. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty straightforward, I think. So I thought it was less straightforward because at first, because like the only person's name who's like real name other than Matt Mercer, is Lauren. Like, she plays Jester in campaign 2, right? And for the longest time, I thought she played Keely in season 1 or campaign 1, but I think she's Vex, actually. And I was like, oh shoot, I got this wrong the whole time. And so now I'm like rethinking it, and I'm like, oh no, did I do the wrong mapping? Yeah, no, I don't know any of their names except for Laura. Wait, no, Ashley is the one that's like barely ever there because she's just way too busy. Yeah. But yeah, no, I've really been enjoying listening to campaign 2, and I am absolutely, like, I don't often binge shows, and I am 100% binging Legend of Vox Machina. I think the only other show I've ever like binge watched, it was an anime, I think. Okay, well now I can't remember what show I binge watched, but it was another one that was like recommended to me by DJ Brownie, and then I was like, ooh, this is good. Actually, I kind of binged The Good Place. It wasn't quite as aggressive of a binge, but also it's like a longer show, you know? This one I'm just like straight up binge watching. Yeah, Ashley is busy usually doing filming. Yeah, so that one I could kind of figure it out because I'm like, oh yeah, she's the character that's never there in The Legend of Vox Machina and the character that's never there in The Mighty Nine. I truly hope it wasn't One Piece that you binged. Oh my god. Yeah, no, I may never get around to One Piece, unfortunately. There's just too many shorter anime that are good. I tried to get through Naruto, but it was just got too long. So I had DJ Brown to give me the run through of like, we went episode by episode and he just like told me what happened, essentially. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. But yeah, lots of good TV shows coming out. Yeah, meandered for a while there in the middle. Yeah. But yeah, so that's what we're up to. This is completely random, but I like showing you guys stuff. So you know how I got this cute little watercolor palette that's like super tiny, and it has this little clip, so you like clip it onto your notebook. You like use this as your palette and these as your wells of color. And how we did that during the subathon streamiversary to paint some beautiful pictures. I'm actually very happy with how they turned out. I added some line work here, but I'm really happy with how those turned out. But I realized that I really should swatch these colors because they're not like, you know, regular RGB colors. Yeah, RGB. So I did a little swatch page. So these are my like color palettes just as is, and this I was just playing around a little bit. So I was like mixing colors, seeing what they did, you know, just messing around. But I thought it was kind of fun. I thought it was worth swatching so that I could get a better sense. Yeah, so it's like that side is over there, this side is over there. So I like swatch the colors because some of them aren't super, I mean, they're kind of obvious, but like the exact like shade is sometimes hard to tell. Like that one looks pretty like black, but when it's on here, it's more of like a deep midnight blue. Yeah, and same with that green, the one on the other side. I look like I'm pointing to the light green. I mean like the dark green. It's more of like a bluish green, and you wouldn't know that just from looking at the palette. You gotta like swatch it. So, yeah, I don't know. It has no relevance to anything we're doing on this channel. I just like sharing stuff with you guys, so that's my little show and tell for the day. Also, another little announcement is that the first draft of the next Ari's Potion Cart video is completed. So, yeah. Because it's taken so long to get out any, like, you know, this stuff just takes a while. Yeah, so maybe in 2025 you can see it. But the first draft is actually 50 minutes long, so I'm pretty excited because that was part of the goal, was to make like a longer form video, because I've been sticking mostly to like the short form, like under 15 minutes kind of content. So the fact that this one I was able to like bump it all the way up to around 50. Now that being said, I was aiming for an hour, so I got close. Didn't quite hit an hour, unless we can extend it in draft number 2. But anywho, that is a thing. Ari's Potion Cart will be coming out eventually. And the first draft is officially done. Hi Croc, it's been a minute. How you doing? So, yeah, let's get going. Can you relax here for a while? You're heartbroken? Absolutely. You can hang out with us. We are about to play some Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, full voice acted, because of course I'm a nerd and I want to live out my voice acting dreams. But I'm sorry to hear you're heartbroken. Come hang out with us. Feel free to talk about what is making you heartbroken, if that sounds nice, or if you'd rather just forget about it, then just come hang out and you don't have to worry about talking about it. Whatever is gonna make you feel the best, we are here for it. Nerd alert, always. Always. And like we just said, I've been listening to Critical Role, so I've been very like, yeah. Your ex is with a new partner and says our relationship was nothing. Oh, that's so rude. That is so rude. I hope they know that you are amazing. I mean, if they don't know it, everyone else does. It's funny music to pop on right then. You were with her for 1.5 years. Oh. See, that's just... Sorry, I'm gonna turn on this music just a little bit. I feel like it's a bit excessive. Yeah, no, you, like... That, first of all, it's just like such a mean thing to say. And... No, you come hang out with us. You can grieve, and we will just hang out, and we will have fun stuff, and she's just, you know, go put her in the garbage or whatever. But yeah, 1.5 years is a very long time, and there's that is never nothing. So come hang out with us. send a group chat with others. You were ex, and she said, okay. Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute now. She said that you should stop spreading misinformation after you're with her for 1.5 years? Yeah, you deserve way better than that. She called you a creep for being hurt? Oh my god! She is officially on my do not like list. You deserve way better than that. Someone who can't, like, just... That's awful. Do not be sorry. We are going... This is... You do deserve better. I'm so sorry. I do not usually curse on this channel. If you do not want to hear me curse, mute me for just, like, 10 seconds. But that bitch... I don't like her now. You deserve a lot better. You deserve so much better. That was so awful in so many ways on her part. Yeah, eat some ice cream. It'll be great. Oh my god. We are on Croc Squad, everyone. We're on Team Croc. And I don't respect people like that, and you deserve way better, Croc. You deserve so much better. And you will get better, because you're a wonderful person, and wonderful people will come to you. And I'm sorry it wasn't her, but she's a bitch. I'm gonna wait here. I'm sending you dopamine. I'm sending you dopamine. Are you ready? Are you ready? I'm sending you dopamine. I am sending dopamine. There we go. I've sent dopamine. Oh no, there's more. Oh god, there's more. I'm so ready. Oh no. She's with another guy after breaking up with you, saying she isn't into guys because she's a lesbian. Oh, so not only is she like slandering your entire relationship, she also broke that relationship off with a lie. Wow. A bitch and a coward. That's awful. I mean, like, she could be bi, but that's not what she told you. So what she said was a lie. Yeah, she deserves 0 of your brain cells. She does not deserve any of your brain cells. Just like, take out the trash! Yeah, no. No, she's awful. I've made the executive decision. She is awful. Hey, she deserves the curses. She deserves them. Ah! I'll draft a proclamation. Whew. We're with you, Croc. We're with you. We're Team Croc. Take out the trash. Yes, hang out with us. We're Team Croc. I think this is funny music to have in the background for this entire conversation, but we're Team Croc. This is your like fight music. Not your fight music. This is like your hype music. Like Team Croc, Team Croc, Team Croc. I'm glad you popped onto my stream today, Croc. I'm glad you're here. Let's see what's up with this game. We are just about to start a new trial. Hopefully it'll go, hopefully it will go, it'll show us the cutscene again, because I want to remind myself what the cutscene was. Somebody got murdered on like a boat. I think it shows the cutscene. Yes, okay, we got the cutscene again. See, the problem is I can't voice act this part because I don't know who's talking, so you guys are just gonna have to read. Revenge! Merry Christmas. Oh yeah, it's what did we figure out this one was? That one, yeah, I don't know. He looks so surprised that he just killed somebody. Christmas! December 25th. All right, gotta get into my voice acting. Hey, Nick. Do you know if there are any good waterfalls around here? Waterfalls? Dare I ask why? Duh, Nick. Isn't it obvious? I need a waterfall to stand under, preferably a freezing one. Oh, is that part of your spirit medium training? Of course, except I've been slacking off lately. I need to brave the elements and be forged anew under rushing spring waters. Okay. I don't know about any falls per se, but Gourd Lake is pretty close. Oh, darn. Sorry, but them's the breaks. Couldn't you just take a cold shower or something? Good idea. So much for rushing spring waters. Feel like you need the companionship but don't want to have someone feel like they're your rebound? That's fair. This is where friends come in. And internet strangers that we love you. You know? Internet strangers and friends! For the win! Sorry, I like this music. I'm just dancing. Oh, TV! Next in the news, a large and unidentified animal sighted at Gourd Lake. The sound of buzzing would have summoned. The local car that Gourd will attempt to have a massive and Loch Ness Monster. Although his name's on his license, printed by Hawks, others are confident that Gourd is real now. Boring. Can't they show real news for a change? Nick? The water pressure's kind of low in that shower. You want more pressure, huh? Why don't you go down to the fire department and have them spray you with the hose? Good idea, Nick! Apparently, Fey Blood is no aid in detecting sarcasm. We're interrupting this program to bring you special news about Leighton. Strange occurrences continue at Gourd Lake, but this time it's murder! Gourd Lake again? The body of a man was found in a lake earlier this morning. A suspect was apprehended. Sources apparently depended have been revealed. And now the suspect's name is Miles Edward, head 24. Edward was up and coming executed in Memphis, skill connections. He was a presenter long in her working career. She was done it all well. Huh? Edgeworth? What's going on? Edgeworth would never do something like... Nick? Yikes, Maya! The fireman yelled at me when I called him. We've got bigger things to worry about than that. They arrested Edgeworth. What? You mean the prosecutor? Yeah, he's a suspect in a murder. What? When? Where? Who? Why? How? I don't know. Let's go find out, Nick. All right, let's talk. Actually, I kinda just want to go find out first. She doesn't know any more than I do. We'll come back and talk later. You know, Nick, we've all been in here one time or another, haven't we? I guess it comes with the territory. I'm not sure it's something we should mention to many people. Huh? Edgeworth. Ah! He looks angry. Hey, Edgeworth, come back! He just left. What are you doing here? Nick, I don't think he's in a very good mood. Well, he is in detention. Were you in a good mood when you were here? So, you've come to laugh at the fallen attorney. Then laugh. Laugh. Well, why aren't you laughing? Nick, should we be laughing? Nah, it's a trick. Laugh and he'll get mad, or burst into tears. Edgeworth, we don't have so much free time we can spend it coming down here to laugh at you. Yes, you do. Actually, he's right. I hoped you wouldn't come. I didn't want you to see me. Not like this. I didn't want to see you like this either, believe me. Let's talk, buddy! What happened? Edgeworth, tell me what happened. Why should I? What are you going to do about it? Duh, we're gonna help you, that's what! Help me? You? Don't be ridiculous. Sorry? You're a novice. You've only been in 3 trials. Hey! Sure, you got lucky and won all 3, but your luck's bound to run out someday. You need real skill, Wright. Experience. Nick, he's insulting you! Nick? Why am I always the one who has to get angry? Gourd Lake. The murder took place at Gourd Lake, correct? Yes. Late last night. The lake is a long way away from your offices in the courthouse. Why were you down there? I see no need to tell you. Mr. Edgeworth, you didn't really... Gordy. Huh? I went to see Gordy. Gordy? What's that? I'll tell you later. Why won't Edgeworth talk to us? All right, time to go to the Gourd Lake entrance. It's Christmas. This is where it happened? Yeah, Gourd Lake is in the middle of this park. I can see some police walking around in there. Questioning people, probably. Hey, isn't that Detective Gumshoe over there? Well, pal, there's enough of us here. Anyone found anything? Sorry, sir, nothing. Idiot, the trial's tomorrow. We'll need clues on the double. But sir, there weren't any clues. That's why we arrested that attorney, Mr. Edgeworth. It's clear, sir, he's the one who... Shut up. Just you try and saying that again. I'll make you sorry if you do. So just get out of my face, pal. Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe's kind of scary today. Recruits. Puh. Eek! Hey, you're that hairy guy, Hairy Butts. Right. Phoenix Wright. Will he ever learn my name? And just what are you doing here, pal? Investigating? Huh? Well, yeah, I suppose. Well, I'm here to help. Ask me anything you want. Bring it. He seems different than usual. I wonder what's up. Mr. Edgeworth hasn't actually asked us to defend him yet. Huh? Oh, you don't say. What happened? Detective Gumshoe, do you know what happened here? Huh? You don't know, pal? No. Wow, okay, Mr. Head in the Puffy Pink Clouds lawyer. Head in the... Huh? Never mind, I'll tell you. It happened last night, about 15 minutes after midnight. There was a boat out on Gourd Lake. In that boat were 2 men. One of those men shot the other with a pistol. Pew! And the shooter was Mr. Edgeworth? A cop who arrived on the scene arrested him. How did they get there so fast? Well, there was a witness. When the report came in, we raced to the lake. A witness? Edgeworth. You don't think Mr. Edgeworth is a murderer, do you? Absolutely not. It's impossible. I don't care if there's a witness either. I don't believe a lick of it. Right. Who cares what the witness says? I care. You really believe in him, don't you, Detective? Of course I do. But the police are pretty sure he's the killer. Nobody's been really taking this investigation that seriously. Oh no! After all the help Mr. Edgeworth has been to us, hard to imagine that no one's standing up to take his side. Well, at least you are, Detective. At least you are. Aww. Do you know who will be Mr. Edgeworth's defense attorney in tomorrow's trial? He hasn't got one yet. What? The trial is tomorrow, isn't it? Well, I don't know the whole story, but apparently no one he's been talking to will take his case. Why not? Mr. Edgeworth won't tell me. When you guys showed up, I figured he'd asked you to defend him. Unfortunately not. Well, pal, you got a job to do. Help out Mr. Edgeworth. Prove that badge you wear isn't just some fancy piece of metal. Prove it to me, pal. Show me you're an attorney. All right. Who was this witness? Sorry, pal. That's confidential. Anyway, the witness saw everything, apparently. I'm sure they'll turn up at the trial tomorrow. Was there only that one witness? Yep, it was pretty cold out on the lake last night. And it was Christmas Eve, after all. Still, we're being thorough. You never know when you're going to turn up another witness. That's why we're here today, checking things out. So far, we're coming up empty. Oh, it's Christmas today. I'd forgotten. What are you getting me for Christmas, Nick? Talk to Santa. All right, let's do a little examining. Oop, trees. I feel winter's chill from the bare leaf trees today. What is it about winter that turns people into poets? I don't know, but my toes are starting to feel numb. Yeah, my poetry has that effect on some people. The sign says, Gourd Lake National Park. This place is full of families picnicking on the weekend. But no waterfall. Not many picnickers come here for spiritual training, Maya. Oh, is that it? Just the two? Cool. All right, can we walk in? Nope. Let's go back to the detention center, see if he can tell us any more. Nope. Okay. Maybe back to the offices so I can talk to Maya? Well, what should we do? What do you mean? Let's investigate. We should talk to Mr. Edgeworth and check out the crime scene. You're right. We need more information. Save aimlessness and confusion for later. Any ideas? Doesn't seem to be much, unfortunately. Well, any good ideas? Not really. I do my best thinking when I'm standing underneath a waterfall. All right, well, that was entirely useless. Let's go back to Gourd Lake. There's got to be a way to go in, right? Also, I don't have any things in my court record yet. Yeah. Ah! Wrong button. Seriously, there's nothing? Can I not go in? I'm gonna present you with my attorney badge. Let me be your attorney. Your attorney's badge? Edgeworth. Let me defend you. Ha. Good one, Wright. But I'm not that hard up. Not yet. What do you mean by that? Me? Trust a wet behind-the-ears lawyer with only 3 trials under his belt? Never. What? My case is near hopeless, Wright. Every defense attorney I've talked to has turned me down. What? Simply put, they were afraid they'd lose. It occurred to me that it might be my fault that they lack confidence. After all, I did get every single one of their clients declared guilty. I don't believe it. Regardless, I don't want you involved in this. You in particular, I cannot ask you to do this. What? Did you do it? There we go, we got a new thing. Edgeworth, this is really hard for me to ask, but you didn't do it, right? Right? Think what you will. I have only one request. Huh? Stay out of this case. Why? But Nick is trying to help you. I know that. But I don't want your help, okay? Why not? Look, just go away and leave me alone. Nick, Mr. Edgeworth did it, didn't he? Maya, let's go investigate elsewhere. But, Nick... Do we really think he did it? Is it true? No one will take Mr. Edgeworth's case? Yeah, he's a bit of a celebrity. If you defended him and lost, your reputation would be sure to suffer. What's more, the case against him is, well, it's pretty solid. I suppose it would be if they have a witness. Hey, pal! Don't tell me you're gonna turn your back on him, too. Remember the Steel Samurai case? Mr. Edgeworth helped you get your clients declared innocent. I know. I went to Edgeworth. I tried. He really doesn't want us to represent him. Especially not us, he said. What? Well, that doesn't make any sense, pal. You should have heard him after that. You should have heard him talking about you after that trial. He kept saying, right, over and over. Nick? I'm not sure that's a good sign. Neither am I. Why wouldn't you want your help? I don't get it. Detective Gumshoe, sir. What? Find something?
No, sir, not yet. But there was a call from the precinct. They want to hold an investigation briefing.
A briefing? Right, I'm off. Oh, sorry, pal. I guess you heard. I gotta go. Any last things you want to ask me before I head back? Everything. Well, yes. Do you have any information on the victim? Sorry. They haven't worked up the autopsy report yet. I'm still waiting for it myself. Actually, say, if you get the time, drop by the precinct. We can talk more there, pal. You're not coming back, detective? Yeah, probably not, pal. So what should we do if we have something to talk to you about? Yeah, right. Here, I'll show you how to get to the precinct. Come down and see me anytime. Directions to the police station received from Detective Gumshoe. Oh, hey, Detective Gumshoe. What? We'd like to take a look around the park. Can we walk around? Yeah, no problem, pal. You got my permission.
Sweet.
You know, Nick, I think there's something to be said for talking to people when they're busy. Yeah, they don't have time to think about not giving you information. Right. Now, let's get investigating. All right, well, let's walk in. Public beach. Either he did it or he knows who did it. Yeah, something's going on. Wowzers, this is Gourd Lake? Yup. I'm not sure it were and say wowzers, though. Probably not. But hey, look at that snack stand. Samurai dogs. I want a samurai dog, please. I bet they're great. With a name like Samurai Dog, how could they not be? They're a little behind the times, though. The kids are all into the Pink Princess now. I mean, like, you know. Nope. Let's do some examination. The trash can is empty. At least this place is well maintained. Tree! Or maybe that's true. Wow, Gourd Lake is really big. Yeah. Say, Nick, why is it called Gourd Lake? Oh, well, a long time ago, they used to grow gourds here. Whoa, no way! I was sure it was because the lake looked like a gourd when viewed from above. You know, like an hourglass shape? Well, it is shaped like a gourd, actually, but that's just a coincidence. Oh, okay. So random. A lineup of plastic benches. I guess the idea is that you buy a dog and eat it here? I doubt anyone would sit here and eat on a day like this. Except maybe Maya, if she had a samurai dog. What's that? Huh? Excuse me. Someone left some poppers here. You know, you pull the string and it goes pop. Yeah, I know the ones. You see them a lot around the ears. Hey, Nick, they might be a clue. Let's take them. Come on, admit it. You just want to pop them, right? Was it that obvious? Poppers. Oh yeah, definitely take them. I'm not just gonna leave them. What the heck? Huh? Where'd they go? Into my pockets. Poppers put into pocket. A classic party noisemaker. Pull the string, it goes bang. Not very clue-worthy. Unless it was the sound of a gunshot. Hot dog stand. It's closed. The Christmas fringe looks a little half-baked. The banner reads Samurai Dogs. Somebody needs to redecorate. Alright, we got anything else? Sign. Huh? I almost didn't see that signpost. Left boat docks, right exit. Ooh, can I go to the boat docks now? Is that an option? Oh, yes. Okay, we got more stuff. That's an interesting deduction. Yeah, maybe the popping sound. Maybe what if Edgeworth thought he killed the guy, but it was an accident? Like he was holding a gun, threatening the guy, and then somebody went a pop, and then he like fell into the water, and Edgeworth is like, I didn't think I shot, but now he's in the water, so maybe I did. I don't know. All right, well, we gotta check out everything, right? December 25th, Gourd Lake Woods. I like it here, Nick. Look, someone's camping. They've got guts camping at the scene of a murder. Hey, Nick. If they were camping here last night, they might know something about the murder. That's true. Good call, Maya. Let's go talk to them. Examine. Sorry, I keep shifting. Hey, Nick. What? Don't tell me you're hungry again. No. I was just wondering, why are camping pots and pans made of aluminum? They're lighter. They didn't talk about that in any of the law books. So there's no law saying they have to be made out of aluminum then? I'm not having this conversation. Isn't it because it's like lighter weight, so it's like easier to carry? This SUV has seen better days. I don't know, it looks pretty squeaky clean. It's dented all over. It does not look dented all over. I can't believe anyone would drive their car down here. No camping. The sign says no camping. Funny place to pitch your tent. Wait, what if the sign said no setting tents on fire? What? I don't think they have signs like that. Oh. There's food and some magazines on the sheet. It takes a pretty tough skin to camp in this cold. Ugh. Where was it? There it is. Ugh. The trees grow quite thick here. Further back, the trees fade into the shadow where the sunlight can't reach them. Maya arsonist confirmed? Perhaps. All right, what have we got set up here? Oh, trying to catch Gordy. Hey, Dad Duckster. Yeah, I would not be surprised either. This camera has a mic and some sort of attachment. It must take pictures when triggered by a noise. Wow, cool, let's try it out. Hi, I'm Nick. Maybe I'm not saying it loud enough. Hey, I'm Nick. Huh. Nick, will you stop that? Maybe it's broken. Don't kick it. Maybe it isn't set to respond to voices. Well, what then? These things? The party poppers? Bang! Click, 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 click. Well, it responded. Yeah! Hey, you get your hands off of that! Eek! What in Sam Hill? Look what you've done now. There goes a whole roll of film. What? Huh? Sorry. Sorry's nice, but I don't pay my bills. You know how much a roll of film costs? I'll pay you back. What were you thinking setting off a party popper in a place like this? Well, what? Don't try to play stupid with me just because you think I'm some country bumpkin. Yeah, I know how y'all Yanks think. I say those southern folks talk with that exaggerated drawl. Wow, they must be dumb. Well, let me tell you, just because I might be dumb don't mean we all are. Just because I might be dumb don't mean we all are. I love that line. Nick, help? And who are you now, her chaperone? Yeah, no, rather, we're sort of friends. Just figured what y'all are gonna say, cause you say it for bejeemon's sake. God, I'd rather sit through one of Papa's draws and listen to you stutter all day. Oh boy. I guess we should pay her for the film. Watch it! Yes, ma'am. On second thought, I'll pay later. I'm really sorry. What? Can't you see I'm changing the film on my camera here? Someone, I'm not naming any names, but someone who used up a whole roll. Sorry, that didn't work. I wonder if I have anything to show her that would get her attention. What's your name? What? Can't you? Oh, it's okay. Just gonna say the whole thing again. All right, I have to show her something. I mean, yeah, I might as well see if... It's probably not gonna do anything, but might as well. This is my badge. Huh? Aren't badges supposed to be all shiny and impressive? You a cop or something? I'm a lawyer. What? Y'all ain't gonna try and pull one of them lawsuits on me over that film now, right? Because I'll have y'all know I'm a fighter and I wrestled meaner looking things than you. No, that's not it at all. We're here investigating a murder that took place here on the lake. A murder? Sounds cool. Why didn't y'all say that in the first place? Go ahead, ask me anything you like. Finally, some cooperation. You too, y'all can come out of hiding now. I won't bite hard. Come to think of it, where did Maya get to? Sorry. I wasn't feeling a little overwhelmed, the culture gap and all. Never mind you, honey. I can talk Yank for you if it pleases you. Thanks. I think I'll be okay. Great then. I'm Lotta Hart. But y'all can call me Lotta. I'm here photographing meteor showers for a research project. Mighty pleased to meet you. All right, finally get her to talk. What happened? Oh yeah, when was that murder anyway? I ain't seen much of television lately. It happened late in the night on Christmas Eve. That's so, Christmas Eve? A man on a boat was shot. Did you see anything? Well, let me see. A boat, you say? I reckon I might have seen one, not sure though. Y'all gotta remember I've been watching this here lake for a good 3 days now. I've seen enough boats to choke a mule. Kinda hard to remember which I seen when. So, what is it you do, Lotta? Huh? Me? Y'all don't really want to know that, do you? Actually, I'm a research student at Country U, right in the heart of the heartland. Wow, neat! Nick, she's a research student at university, Country U. So I hear. So, when did you come up here? Let me see. I guess it was about 3 days ago. What are you photographing? Didn't I tell you all that already? Meteors. Yep, meteor showers. Falling stars. Camera probably caught the murder. Wasn't that such a cute little emote. Wait, is that supposed to be what's his face from What's It Face? It is Asterion. I love it. That's quite a camera you have there. Y'all better know it. It's German made, a genuine soul again. Isn't that where they make knives? So what's that device you have stuck to the camera? Huh? Device? Your camera went off all by itself when I fired my party popper. Oh, that mic triggers the shutter whenever it detects certain sounds. It's programmed to pick up loud noises right now. A programmable camera? Neat! Lada's camera added to the court record, set to automatically take a picture when a loud noise is detected. Faces the lake. Yeah, so it definitely got a picture of the murder. Let's do another little bit of examining. This camera is rigged to respond to noise, but it only responds to loud noises, like a party popper. Okay. Lada? Yeah? So, your camera, it triggers on loud explosion noises? Yup. Actually, the victim in the case we're researching, he was shot with a pistol. Pistol? Right. Now, wouldn't a gunshot make a similar noise to our party popper? I guess it would. Your camera didn't get a picture of the murder, did it? Hey! Y'all are pretty bright. Huh? I see what you're saying. Tell you what, I'll have a look-see at my film. It would have been a photo taken late last night. I checked him once, don't remember if there was anything on him though. But what if I've got something? I could be a witness to a genuine murder, hee-haw! I'll go check that film, y'all come back now, you hear? She went inside her SUV. I guess we should come back later. Alright, let's come back later. Gourd Lake Public Beach. Then let's go to the boat rental shop. December 25th, boat rental shop. Nick, what is this place? A boat rental shop. Closed for Christmas, it seems. I guess a murder taking place on one of the boats won't be good for business either. Boats? Never ridden on a boat. Really? Well, how about we go out on one when the trial is finished? Hey, good idea. You bet. A small boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anyone is around. They're probably closed because it's Christmas. And because a murder just took place. There's more forest off that way. I doubt I'd find any helpful clues in there. There are some boats floating at the dock. Was one of these boats used in the murder, I wonder? Nick? Huh? I changed my mind. I don't really want to go for a boat ride. Okay, I think that's everything here. Let's go see if What's-Her-Face is ready. Okay, not ready yet. Murder. Let's go to the Criminal Affairs Department. December 25th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. I guess Detective Gumshoe is still in that meeting. Hey! Thanks for coming down, pal. Detective Gumshoe. We just finished the meeting, for better or for worse. I get the feeling we're in for some bad news. Do you know anything about the victim yet? No, still can't ID him. Has Mr. Edgeworth said anything? Not a word. Man, I'm making him slightly southern now after Lada. I'm making him slightly southern. This is why I'm not a true voice actor, is I can't separate my voices. I'm trying though. Ah! Oh, we're working on it. God, how cool would that be to actually be a voice actor? That would be next year's Bunny's aspirations. Oh, it is such an aspiration. I would love to be a voice actor in something. Like, I don't even really care how small it is. Like, just to be like an actual voice actor in something. For mods, ooh, I could do a Skyrim mod. That'd be fun. I don't know how to get in touch with people. I think it'd be really fun to do voice acting stuff. So, how'd the meeting go? Can't tell you, pal. You're a lawyer. True. You know, I don't know what to believe anymore. Sure, Mr. Edgeworth's human like you or me. Still, I get the feeling that if he'd done something wrong, he wouldn't go hiding it. That's just the kind of guy he is. Why can't anyone else see that? So, they think that Mr. Edgeworth did it? Well, the trial's starting tomorrow, as scheduled. I see. Hey, in the end, you did tell us about the meeting. Don't go telling anyone else, pal. Yes, sir. And do me a favor. Stand by Mr. Edgeworth. He needs help, and you're the ones to help him. I'm sure he's got some reason why he won't talk to us. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. Trusting Edgeworth. Detective Gumshoe, how come you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? Well, I think that was obvious. We've got a strong working relationship, us two. We trust each other, and that's how it works. A working relationship? See, Mr. Edgeworth always gets his defendants declared guilty every time. Yeah, his methods might be a little extreme at times, but there's a reason. He trusts our investigation, see? He trusts us to get the right man. That's why I work extra hard, pal. We've got to earn that trust he places in us. I see. Mr. Edgeworth is a man you can trust. And you have my word on that. Autopsy report. I was wondering, did you ever get that autopsy report? Oh, that? Yeah, I made a copy for you. Yes! Autopsy report added to the court record. Time of death, sometime on the 24th or 25th. That's not very helpful. Cause, 1 bullet shot to the heart. Nice. Shot through the heart, and you're to blame. Thank you. Nick? Huh? Can you show me that photo of the victim? We don't have it yet. That's an inconsistent. Oh, it's in the autopsy report. Never mind, my bad. I got confused. That face. Someone you know? I don't know. Yeah. Exactly, Croc. The Band-Aid. Boop. I don't know. I just have this feeling that I met him somewhere a long time ago. All right. Do we want to present him with anything? I kind of want to show him this. Oh, that's not helpful. Never mind. Let's examine. You, dude. This must be the chief of the detectives here. He's glued to his computer screen. What? Gord Lake? Gordy sighted. I don't believe it. Shouldn't you be reading something more important? That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. All right, hands against the wall, you know. Don't even think about escaping. I got eyes on the back of my head. He must be doing image training for arrests. No, be sorry. You don't get to be sorry today. Everything is awesome. These are the detectives' desks. There are some computers and files on each one. Funny, they're a little tidier than I'd expected. I guess the detectives don't spend a lot of time at their desks. Okay, oh, what's this guy? Hey, is that the police department's mascot? That's the Blue Badger. It was my idea. I made it. It's my mascot. I see. How nice. I'll get him assigned as mascot of the criminal affairs department if it's the last thing I do. Good luck. All right, poster. A poster of a female police officer. Wait, no, that's the latest Babes in Uniform calendar. My bad. Accurate. Okay. Okay, let's go back to Gourd Lake. Maybe the lady's got her stuff figured out now. Whap, 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 whap. This way, then this way. Are you ready? Yes, she's ready. Hey, y'all. Lotta. Wait up a sec, we got bingo. Bingo? My automatic camera took 2 pictures last night. Hey! This is them. Take a look. Oh, yep, that looks like a gun. Wait, see, he's shooting him with that pistol. It looks like that, yes. But you can't really tell who that is shooting. Yeah, well, there was enough fog out there last night that'll strangle a bullfrog. But you know, seeing those photos reminded me of something. What? I saw the murder happen. I'm a witness. What? Are you serious? Of course. How do you forget? Ugh, never mind. Y'all reckon I should tell the cops? Ooh, this is tough. Because if we wonder, like, on our side... Actually, yeah, because the cops have Detective Gumshoe, and he's, like, on our side. So I'm gonna say yes. I reckon so. What's that? Now don't y'all go trying to mock my accent. I'm a sensitive lady. Hey, so I'm off to talk to the cops. Y'all can have this photo. Later. Oh, wait, Lotta. What? Can't y'all see I'm kind of busy? Tell us what you saw, too, please. Nice try, honey, but I wasn't born yesterday. I'm a witness, and that means I'm on the side of justice, and that means the cops. Aw, darn. I'd sooner eat the south side of a northbound skunk than tell you. Maybe I shouldn't have told her to go to the cops. Lotta. Don't let it get your skivvies in a bunch, friends today, enemies tomorrow. Or was it the other way around? No matter, I'm gone. Hey, maybe they'll let me do some testifying. Hot darn. She left. Well, that's one more witness. What do we do now, Nick? Well, if she saw something, there's not much we can do about it. The question is, what exactly did she see? I guess we'll find out in the trial tomorrow. Lake photo, taken automatically on 12/25 at 12:15. Wait, she said there were 2 photos. Is confused. Expensive looking camera faces lake next to a large microphone and a blue plastic sheet. Looks like a computer is attached to the camera. Okay. Oh, something new happens. Looks like the police have given up on their interviewing. Hey, whoever that is. It's Santa! Nick, I think Santa's mad at you.
Long time no see, Nick.
Nick, you know Santa? Wow, Nick and Saint Nick. Hey, I see the connection. Don't be ridiculous.
Dude, it's me.
Oh, it's Larry! Okay, I gotta remember the voice I did for this dude. Oh my god. Larry? What are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? I'm working my day job. I sell samurai dogs. Want one? Gotta get money for dates, you know. My girl Keonce. Keonce deserves the best. Keonce? Not another model, I hope. Oh, Keonce's a fine, fine woman, Nick. It was her idea that I wear this costume. She was all, you go, girlfriend, you know? She bought me this costume for me. That's great, Larry. Wow, a Santa costume? She must be really nice. Whoa, cute. Nick, who's she? She's not your, not my what? No, she's not. I'm his partner, Maya Fey. I'm the little sister. Sister? Wow, Nick, must be tough. Working 9 to 5, having to take care of a little sister. No, I'm not Nick's sister. I'm my older sister's little sister. Huh? Sounds great. Don't worry, Maya, he's not listening. All right, what the heck is here? Hey, Larry, there was a murder here last night, and since you work here, have you heard anything? Nick, you're wasting your time. Last night was Christmas Eve. He was with Keonce, obviously. He wouldn't have been spending time out here in the cold. Oof. I think what you just said caught him off guard, Maya. No, it's just... Keonce's not in town right now. She's in Hawaii on a photo shoot. Oh, she's a model. A model. I knew it. Well, anyway, there was a murder here on the lake. The trial's tomorrow. Neat. The defendant is Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth. Nick? Why would Larry know Edgeworth? Whoa, Nick. You don't mean that Miles Edgeworth? The old Edgy? Yeah, he's a murder suspect. Whoa, murder? Huh? You know Mr. Edgeworth, Larry? Yeah, of course. Edgy was in the same class as us in grade school. What? Samurai dogs. Tell me about the dogs. Huh? Oh, you mean the samurai dogs. Why are they samurai dogs? I mean, they're kind of look gourd-shaped. Oh, well, originally they were gourd dogs. You know, like guard dogs. Ouch. The samurai thing was Keonce's idea. Oh, she's my woman, you know. She was all, change the name and you go, girlfriend. She made me that banner. Man, the kids can't get enough of these samurai dogs. Something about that just seems wrong. Oh, guess what? We're getting a ton of customers here at the lake, what with that big news. The big news? Yeah, Gordy. Gordy? So, Mr. Edgeworth was your classmate, Larry? Yeah, Nick, him, and I used to hang out all the time. Wow, I never knew. Don't get me wrong, he's always been kind of a stick in the mud, studying all the time, trying to be like his father. Like his father? Yeah, Edgy's pop was a famous defense lawyer back in the day. Wow. Wait, you said defense lawyer? Yeah. Wait a second. But Mr. Edgeworth is a prosecuting attorney. What? Edgy's got a proboscis on his knee? No, he's a prosecuting attorney. That's like the total opposite of a defense lawyer. It's not the total opposite, it's just, yeah, whatever. Huh? Go figure. He always used to talk about defending the weak who were unable to defend themselves. Man, he used to go on and on about his man's duty to society and all that. What a bore. I wonder what changed in his mind, though. Do you know, Nick? Nick? What's Gordy? Huh? You mean you don't know? It's here, in this very lake, a giant mysterious monster. Gordy! A monster? Yeah. Check it out. This is an article from yesterday's newspaper. There's a photo. Wow, it's really real. Nick, a monster, a real monster. Yeah. It's probably just a log or something, right? Hey, there's a quote in here from the person who took the photo. What's this? I set the camera to automatic, and when we got into the frame, I heard a loud bang, like an explosion, followed by the sound of something slipping into the water. I wish I could have seen it. Why would there be a sound like an explosion? Larry, could I borrow this article from you? Sure, no problem. That'll be $1 million. 1 million? Grow up, Larry. Gordy article added to the court record. All right, that was very useful. All right, let's go back to talk to Edgeworth. Maybe he'll talk to us now. What? Okay, maybe you won't talk to us. Aha! That's where we need to go. Not a gumshoe in sight.
If you're looking for Detective Gumshoe, he's in the questioning room. Apparently it's an important witness turned up. He'll be in there a while.
Lot of heart. It has to be. Uh-oh.
Can we examine anything new?
That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself.
Move in the crowd. Wear drab clothes. Never enter the target's field of vision.
He must be doing image training for trailing. Okay. Let's just talk to Maya a little bit. What is it? Oh, nothing. Just something's been bothering me. Could you show me that autopsy report once more? Hey, I remember now. This guy. He's a lawyer that was at the office Maya worked at. I met him once when I was there to hang out with Sis. That office? Wait, you mean Grossberg's office? Right, that guy. That was the last name I expected to come up. Maybe I should go talk to him for old time's sake. Okay. Let's go to Grossberg's office. His picture's still missing from when he got blackmailed. That old familiar clearing of the throat. Aha! You're Maya's something, are you not? I was here, her understudy. Yes, Phoenix Wright. And you're Maya's something too, are you not? Or Mia's. Her little sister, yes. You've grown. You've come to look a lot like your sister, you know? It takes me back. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see? Mr. Grossberg, sir? Ah, yes, I beg your pardon. Of course you came here to discuss something. What is it then? Something the matter? Let's talk, bud. What happened? There was a murder last night. A murder? You haven't heard? I just got up, you see. Well, Miles Edgeworth shot someone with a pistol. Edgeworth? What? Who did he shoot? Well, the identity of the victim is still unknown. This is terrible news indeed. Wait, what? Okay. I guess he hadn't heard anything. I thought we have a picture of the guy. If we have a picture, how do we not have... No, I don't know. Mr. Grossberg, whatever happened to that painting? Oh, yes. I do not think it shall ever be coming back home to this office. I can't exactly claim it as stolen. I suppose it's my just desserts. Old bitter desserts. Okay. Let's do a little examining. Table for clients. An elegant ebony case. If I'm not mistaken, that lighter is made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone here's got money to burn. We should put... No, okay. We could put our candy or gum. Classy. Plant. An expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. I think our Charlie is cuter. All right, he's a real cute plant. Why is the wall there a different color? A big painting was hanging there until recently. Huh, what happened to it? Well, he gave it to someone. I bet he gave it to some romantic interest. Love Bloom's turtleneck. Yeah, it was blackmailed. It was blackmailed away. We learned that in one of the earlier cases. solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. Hey, Nick, I want a desk like that in our office too. I don't know. I don't think I'm ready to sit at a desk like that yet. Huh? I meant for me. You better start saving your allowance then. Expensive-looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive-looking books. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. Well, then let's take them back to our office. He won't miss them. We don't need them. Then can we take that wooden bear? It's kind of cute. Okay, I don't think he can give us any more information. Yeah, so let me present this.
Strange. I feel as though I've seen this man somewhere before. Ah!
Did you remember?
He was a lawyer here in my office. That's Hammond, Robert Hammond.
Mr. Hammond? Hi, Tyrell.
And you say this is the man Miles Edgeworth shot? So this is the moment the crime took place, eh?
Yes.
You can't really say for sure that's Edgeworth. I'm not sure whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. Not sure at all.
This is probably not useful. My apologies. I'm not sure I can help you with that. Okay, that's fair. I didn't expect you to. I keep accidentally taking pictures. Turnabout goodbyes. That's fair. Yeah, it's good. It's good. So far. Truly showed the potential of the series. Ooh, I'm excited. Because we're just at the beginning of it. We haven't even reached day 1 of the trial yet. Okay, I want to go back to the detention center. Eventually, Edgeworth's got to talk to us, right? This is a doozy of a case. Oh no, am I gonna get absolutely steamrolled by their logic? Hasn't moved an inch. Smile for the camera. Huh, okay. Criminal Affairs Department. Oh, probably, oh no. I'm just walking around until I trigger something. Okay, not the boat rentals. Just aggressive. You have a habit of making your own logic. I mean, that's kind of what this game is. I have to make up some sort of logic. How else am I supposed to solve the game? Well, penny for your thoughts? Thoughts? Thoughts. Yeah, why won't Mr. Edgeworth tell us anything? And why did he refuse to ask for our help? What a jerk. Well, what should we do? The police have pretty much made up their minds that Mr. Edgeworth did it. And Mr. Edgeworth won't tell us anything. I guess we could go look for clues down by the lake. Right. Okay. We already did that, but... Could try using the game's logic? Well, the game's logic doesn't make sense! Is there anything I can show him? Maybe this? I don't know. No, don't know much about that. Okay, how about this? Oh, what's this? You know, my eyes have been getting pretty bad lately, Nick. Actually, the photo's blurry, Larry. It was taken last night. Last night? Hey, Larry, you know this guy? Who's this? I don't know, that's why I asked you. Who's this, Maya? Well... What's that? It's camera. You take pictures with it. Huh? Larry, you mean you don't know what a camera is? Of course I know. Hey, you're looking at a bona fide junior high graduate. I was talking about the weird contraption on that camera. Oh, that. Well, it's hard to explain. Just forget about it. Well, don't go showing it to me then. Jeez. Okay, well, that was unhelpful. What am I missing? I'm surprised we couldn't look closer at the boats in case one, like, you know, was useful in some way. Can't get over the samurai dogs. The original samurai dogs, no less. Hey man, whoever calls their product the original first wins. Why don't you add world famous to the sign? Hey, good idea. What have I done? Okay. Hey, Nick, benches. Let's take a break. Maybe have a dog? No, I think not. It's too cold to sit and eat hot dogs out here. Wimpy city boy. You should try standing under a freezing waterfall sometime. Okay. Okay, I'm missing something because we haven't actually triggered the trial yet. But what am I missing? Ah! It says clues around the lake. I am missing something. I must be missing something important. Ah, wrong one. Okay. It is around the lake. Okay. What the heck? I feel like I need to like trigger something though. I know this isn't gonna do anything. This is just our office, but I want to check. Perking Cleaning day at the hotel. Planning a second branch outside. You can see the bellboy. Cool, cool, cool. Brought in a poster of the Steel Samurai. We had a big fight over whether to put it up or not. I know she's just waiting for a chance to sneak it up on the wall. Difficult looking legal books. Tried reading them. Made my head hurt. When I closed it up, it slipped out of my hand. Then my foot hurt too. Cute. Mia's desk. If we had more clients, I'd probably sit there more often. Lately, I've been spending more time on the couch watching TV. Okay, I didn't expect that to do anything, but it was worth a shot. Okay, it's gotta be around the lake. Okay. I've already showed him all the evidence. I've already talked about everything. What the heck? I feel like it's gotta be around the boat rental shop. Like, we found almost nothing here. I feel like that's suspicious. And we should have found something here. You know? Like, the fact that we didn't get anything from this location is suspicious. Can I break in? See who rented the boats? That's suspicious. Doesn't look like anyone is around. They probably closed because it's Christmas. I want to get in! Ah! Okay. Giant life form appears in Gourd Lake. Okay. I thought she said there were 2 photos. She just gave us 1, though. This does seem mighty suspicious. Can I, like, set up the camera? Gifted prosecutor, detective, claims to be a research student. She's camped out to photograph shooting stars. First client, often a cause of trouble. Veteran defense attorney, Mia's mentor. Ugh. What could I be missing? Any other hints from the peanut gallery? The only thing I didn't present was my, like, badge. It's your attorney's badge, isn't it? Dude, you really helped me out back in the trial. Sorry I can't really repay you, because you blow it all on Kiance. But you can have all the dogs you want. Really? Larry. Oh, Larry. If you let her at your dogs, you won't have any left for the other customers. Hey, no problem, if that's what it takes to make her happy, you know? How many times do I have to remind you that it was me who got you off the hook? Okay, that was not helpful. Is stuck. Is stuck. At some point, it's got to trigger the, like, next thing, right? Is that monster photo taken at the beach? It was taken at this lake. I don't think they specified where at the lake. Yeah, so I'm not, like, I don't think it was this beach specifically. But it was, like, a place. Around Gourd Lake Public Beach, you missed something. Okay. Wait, where am I right now? Gourd Lake Public Beach. Okay, I missed something. Is it like I can see exactly where this is. I think, because like that tree is this tree, right? So, wow, Gourd Lake is really big, blah, blah, blah. Scenic, why isn't it called Gourd Lake? Blah, 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 blah. No way, wow, okay, cool. Inventory. Oh, that's what you meant? Okay, yeah, that's fair. I do think it was this beach specifically, because this, like, I think that's that tree, and these are those things. Wait, no, but the background looks slightly different. I don't know. I honestly don't know. We did find the poppers, yes. That's how we got the picture. Okay, so we don't know. Back to square one. Go to Grossman? Okay, yeah, let's go back to Grossman. We haven't, oops. Criminal affair, wait, what? Why can't I go back to Grossman? I can't go back to Grossman. Ah, Grossberg, not Grossman. Let me just present you with everything I have and see what you say. So this camera at the lake would take a photo whenever it hears an explosion sound? And that's what she said. And it just happened to be set up on the beach pointing out on the lake? Yes, she said it was to photograph shooting stars. Shooting stars? Explosions? What's the connection? I'd be suspicious of this witness of yours. Ah, you're right, because also, if this was the picture it took, clearly not pointing at the sky, why am I such a dum-dum? She shouldn't have gone to the police. I am a dum-dum. Okay, not sure what I can help you with that. Yeah, not sure what I can help you with that. So this is the describe that place. Yeah, she can't really not it, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Oh, wait, no. What? I already talked to him. Okay, I'll go back. I already talked to him. Did I miss something? Oh, I did miss something. Oh, that's because I had to show him the picture first to unlock the, oh. Oh, I see. I see. Who is this Hammond guy anyway? Mr. Hammond? He was the defense attorney in that case. That case? I am such a derp! That's my name, don't overuse it! Yes, the DL6 incident. Oh, DL6, why does that sound familiar? Because we already talked about that case. Perhaps you remember. I'm sure someone mentioned it during the trial for Maya's murder. My logic makes sense, though. Shut up! That was the incident that was the incident where the police were so at a loss they used a spirit medium. Wait, you don't mean... Was that the medium my mother? Oh, was that medium my mother? Yes, my dear. The spirit medium Misty Fey, your mother, contacted the spirit of the victim. But the case was a loss. No conviction was made. The DL6 incident, yes. Happened 15 years ago. A very strange case indeed. They never caught the criminal. Or, they never caught the criminal, right? Correct. Misty Fey used her powers to talk to the spirit of the late victim. Her testimony led to charges being laid against one man. But Mr. Hammond won the case and the suspect was declared innocent. And the police blamed my mother, calling her a fraud. You were the one who helped her out then, right, Mr. Grossberg? Yes. Yes, quite. Thank you. No, please, don't mention it. DL6. Never thought I'd hear that name again. But wait, what does that case have anything to do with Mr. Edgeworth? It has everything to do with Mr. Edgeworth, my dear. The victim in the DL6 incident was none other than his father, Gregory Edgeworth. Oh, how the turntables! Perhaps he is guilty. Like Mr. Edgeworth, I mean. Murdered the guy. What? His father? If you want to know more, you should ask him yourself. Show him this. I'm sure he'll talk to you. Wait. This is a photograph of my mother. Maya Fey's photo added to the court record. An old photograph, DL6 incident, Exhibit A, is written on the back. All right, now we're getting somewhere. Let's go back to the detention office. Maybe Mr. Edgeworth will finally frickin' talk to us! What is this? I was hoping you'd gotten my message the first time. Edgeworth, what about your defense? It's no concern of yours. Guess he hasn't found anyone yet. Yeah, I'm gonna present first. So that he'll finally talk to us. Edgeworth? It's
only been a matter of hours since you last visited, yet you've made incredible progress in your investigation. I'll admit, I'm impressed, Wright. You are always single-minded in your work, though. Once you start on something, you always see it through, don't you? About the DL6 incident, right? DL6. I didn't want you to find out about it. That is why I refused your offer to defend me. I'm sorry if it sounded like I thought you weren't up to the job. I just wanted to keep you away from DL6. So, do you still think it would have been better for me to stay away? I don't know. But I see no point in hiding anything from you now. Very well. Ask whatever you like, and I will answer it to the best of my abilities.
Alrighty, let's do it!
The DL6 incident. The DL6 incident was when my father died. Right before my eyes. He was shot and killed, and I saw it all. My memories from that time are foggy. I suppose it's a self-defense mechanism. In any case, a suspect was arrested, a man. It's pretty clear he was the only one who could have killed my father. The spirit medium they used to talk to my late father, said the same thing. It was an attorney by the name of Robert Hammond that cleared the suspect's name. And Hammond is the victim of in the Gourd Lake murder.
Oh, and Hammond is the victim in the Gourd Lake murder?
Correct. That spirit medium, that was my mom.
What? You mean your...
It's strange. I thought that terrible incident was about to end, and now, this. About to end? The DL6 incident happened 15 years ago. 15 years ago, on December 28th. December 28th? The statute of limitations on the case runs out in 3 days.
What?
Nick, what does that mean? When a case's statute of limitations run out, legally the case never happened. 3 days from now, DL6 will be closed. Forever. What happened to the suspect? The one who got off innocent? I don't know. He disappeared from public view. Nobody knows where to. If he's still alive, he'd be about 50 years old now. I guess I can understand why he'd go into hiding. It'd be hard to live a normal life after being a murder suspect in such a big case. So, was your father a lawyer? He was. Gregory Edgeworth. He was quite famous at the time, apparently.
So you were sort of trying to follow in his footsteps?
Ugh. I'd rather not talk about it.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. Let's go through all of the evidence.
What's that? I'm not in the mood for idle banter, right? I'm sorry. I can't think of anything I want to say about that.
Fair enough.
Who would have thought there'd be a photo? Edgeworth. Did you shoot him? What do you think? Right. I don't think you're the kind to point a gun at anyone. No.
So you didn't shoot him?
No, I didn't. It wasn't me. Right. It pains me to ask you this now.
I know. You want us to defend you.
Yes. Will you?
No! No, just kidding. We will. Who could have guessed this day would come?
Not me.
This is my chance to finally pay you back. Should have said no. No. Pay him back?
Pay me back. For what? I don't remember ever doing anything for you. Never mind. I guess you don't really need to know. Huh? My letter of request. Please give it to Detective Gumshoe.
document proving Edgeworth's request for an attorney. It's funny when you do? Okay. Next time. What's that? Earthquake! Nick, it's a big one! Whoa! It's coming down. Phew, that was scary. Huh? Where's Edgeworth? There. He's on the floor in the ball, shivering. I guess he doesn't do so well with earthquakes. I've heard of running, but curling up in a ball? Well, I guess we're done. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't seem like he's gonna stand up anytime soon. Let's go, Nick. Right. We have to give Edgeworth's letter of request to Detective Gumshoe. He's just scared. What's going on here? What's wrong, Detective? This wild lady comes in here just a while ago, says she came to talk to y'all after hearing what Mr. Wright had to say. What's this all about, pal? A lot of heart. What are you going around finding more witnesses? You want to give Mr. Edgeworth a death sentence, pal? No, not at all. Just, I mean, she did see something. There's nothing I can do about that. I can't go around covering up evidence. You trying to say something about the way I do my job? No, sir. Oh, wait, I'll show him the thing first. Look what I got. Hey, you did it, pal. Glad I waited till the last minute to file those papers. I'll rip them up and start new ones for you. Thanks, Detective. Well, see you in court tomorrow then. Good luck, pal. Hey, you guys feel that earthquake a little while back? I was worried. Worried? We're fine. I've lived out here my whole life. I'm pretty used to them by now. Oh, I wasn't worried about you two. I was worried about Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, right. He did seem to overreact a little now that you mention it. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. It was a pretty big earthquake. I'm gonna go check on him. You two go eat and get your rest for tomorrow's trial. Later. Oh, wait, come back. I want to talk to you. I wonder what it is with Mr. Edgeworth and earthquakes. I wonder. He was never that scared of them when he was in school. Ooh, something happened. Then again, I only really got to get to know him in 4th grade. He transferred to another school after that. I wonder what happened to Edgeworth. Very nice. Let's save! Yeah, gotta be something trauma related. Maybe like the death of his father or something. I don't know. Karma? That's right, Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. He's a god of prosecution, right? A god. Not a single case? He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. Sounds like someone else I know, Edgeworth. You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared. That's quite a claim from someone coming from someone who forges evidence. He taught me what it really means to prosecute. What? Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10. So, he was your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth? Something like that. And now he's trying to get you found guilty? Ugh, what a creep. Oh, wait. Maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out. Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years. He's as ruthless as me, times 20. That's pretty ruthless. Like I said, he's a god among prosecutors. I guess that's something like Mia was to me. Speaking of Mia. Maya? Uh-huh. We could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think? Oh. I can't. Sorry, I tried. I really tried, but I couldn't reach. You couldn't reach?
I think it's because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again.
Oh man, what bad timing.
I'm really sorry. I'll try my best.
I hope so. What are you whispering about? Oh, it's nothing. Well, it's time. Let's head in. December 26th, courtroom number 3. The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Von Karma, is the prosecution ready? What do I want his voice to be? Fool. Oh yeah, he's classic villain voice. Fool. You seriously think that I would stand here if I were not completely prepared? Right, my apologies. He even got the judge scared. Very well, your opening statement, please. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. That should be fine. The prosecution may call its first witness. Thank you. Thank you, Crockglad.
What is with this guy? Is he royalty or something?
How am I supposed to fight against this? I call the detective in charge of this case, Detective Dick Gumshoe. Okay, Gumshoe's first. Let's see how this goes. Describe the incident now. Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe looks nervous. Please take a look at the map. The murder happened at the lake on Christmas Eve around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were 2 men on the boat. Now, there happened to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake. At 12:10 a.m., she heard 2 pistol shots. Then the boat started to move. It went towards the boat rental shop. Overheard map added to the court record. Oh, overhead, not overheard. Testified to the court about the arrest. Now. Wait, Mr. Von Karma. Yes. Actually, I'm not the one that's supposed to be handling these proceedings. What? Ew. Wrong. There's only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role. Yes, of course, you're quite right. Oh, no, he's not. Witness testimony. A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all. But the next morning, the body was found in the lake. So, we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. I see. Very well. Begin your cross-examination, attorney. Now. Okay, the arrest of Edgeworth. A man called in the station around 30 minutes after midnight. Who? You received a call from a man? Yup. But you said there was a woman camping there. She was the only one who heard the 2 gunshots, right? That's his voice? Objection. That woman and the man who called in the report are 2 different people, obviously. Different people? There were 2 witnesses. I did know that. Ugh. Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Today I've summoned the woman who was camping. The woman who was camping, a lot of heart. What happened next, detective? We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. As fast as you could? I don't know. How long was it between receiving the report and your arrival at the lake? Yeah, well, I'd say it was about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. Our motto for the month is get there quick. His freaking voice. Oh my god. Detective, you will refrain from casually revealing department secrets. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. I look forward to your next year's salary review. So much to look forward to these days. This is no time for dejected daydreaming. Continue. Yes, sir. Okay, I want to review I want to review my stuff. I'm not actually presenting anything. I just want to review what I have. So take a picture, time of death, automatically taken at 12:15. Okay. Thank you for the hydrate myths. Okay. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him then? Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murderer at all, really. Detective, the court requires the facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, detective. Hard, cold, objective facts. Yes, sir. Man, he's got his share of objections. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all. Why didn't you think he was suspicious? You should know. We have a deep, trusting relationship with the prosecutors. Detective, the court isn't interested in your musings. Deep, trusting poppycock. I've never heard so many flippant comments from an active detective on the force. Detective Gumshoe doesn't look so good. Continue now. But the next morning, a body was found in the lake. Did you find any clues on the body? A single bullet was recovered from the body. He was shot through the heart, fatally. Judge, here's the bullet. It didn't strike bone, so its shape is well preserved. Very well, the court accepts this bullet into evidence. All right, found in the victim's body, fired from a .22 caliber pistol. Okay. It's good information, but I don't think I have anything contradicting yet. Why is that? Well, we found the murder weapon in the boat. The murder weapon? A pistol. Detective Gumshoe, that is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony. Right, sorry, Your Honor. The murder weapon we found in the boat was decisive evidence. Objection overruled. What about the pistol made it decisive evidence? He has the same evil laugh as Edgeworth. There were fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. Oof! There were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. Yeah, what? Yeah, that's decently good evidence, not gonna lie. Order, order. So, Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon. Yes, Your Honor. Judge, this is the weapon in question. Accepted into evidence. Oof. Objection, Your Honor. Edgeworth hasn't said he loves us yet today, so we're not able to defend at our best until he does so publicly in court. And he's not able to be guilty because he's dating us. I love it. Hi, Straps. Hi, Strap. How you doing? What's up? This is my first time playing this game. I'm very excited. Murder weapon, .22 caliber, fired 3 times, bears prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. Members of the court, we now have the pistol used in the murder and the bullet found in the body. Detective. Yes, sir. Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol? Yes, the ballistic markings on the bullet match the pistol. I mean, it's Edgeworth, exactly. Thank you for the hydrate, Straps. Also, look at my beautiful custom water bottle. Dopamine bunny. It is so cute. And a posture check. I always need those. Think about it. If someone was dating Nick, would they be able to be accused of being smart enough to commit murder? I love it. I love it. This is true. This is true. Hey, Nick. What does he mean, ballistic markings? Shocking. To imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings. Just fire it again to see if it actually works. Right into his head. Nick, he's glaring at me. I can't tisk very well, like... I don't know how to tisk. I'll just instead. Karma is such a... Hi! Karma is a pain. Sir, do you know the meaning of ballistic markings? If not, we throw you into the idiot tank. Very well. I'll just instead. That's my version of tisk, because I can't tisk. Very well, I'll explain. Von Karma, in her defense, she's a child raised to deal with spirits. I assume she only knows about guns because of who her sister is and TV. Exactly. I still am convinced this kid is like 15. I don't actually know what her canon age yet is, but in my mind, she's like 15. Actually, Judge, you do it. Me? Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate. Indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was without a doubt fired from this pistol. This pistol, which, as you may recall, was covered with the defendant's own fingerprints. That is pretty gosh darn good evidence, not gonna lie. See, he couldn't even explain it. She's 17, 18. Okay, that's slightly less creepy. I still feel like she's 15. He couldn't even explain it. He had to ask the judge. Exactly. This is bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth did it. Well, yeah. That's what the prosecution's evidence is supposed to do. Well, Judge, I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. However, you wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I'm somewhat fatigued, and so I will take a brief break. I will call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge. Yes? What are you doing? A 10-minute recess now. But wait, Just bang your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man. Yes. This court will take a 10-minute recess. Who's running this court anyway? Objection! Plot armor! Exactly. Edgeworth, what is going on here? Your fingerprints were on the murder weapon. Listen, the man who wants his recess, let him run around on the playground, Judge. Exactly. And that foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot that man was the person in the photo. True. Was that you in the boat? Yes, it was me. What? But you must believe me, I didn't shoot him. Then who did? I don't know. You don't know? Weren't you right there? I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself. Judge, yes, push me on the swings. I don't know, push me. Okay. Maybe a kiss from the handsome lawyer will make him remember. Exactly. That thing in his hands may have not been a weapon. That's true. In the flashback scene we got, he was holding a gun. I feel like he might have brought him out on that boat to threaten him, but not to actually kill him. I thought at the time that he had shot himself. You mean it was a suicide? That's not the only explanation I can come up with. Or that's the only explanation I can come up with. Huh? How am I gonna convince anyone of that? Say, Maya. Huh? What? Any progress with Mia? Oh. Sorry, it's no good. He was holding an AK, Your Honor, not the normal pew pew. I know. I'm no good for anything, am I, Nick? Wow! You really went to that self-depreciation quick now, didn't you? If I can't call my sister, I might as well not be here, right? Yeah, you're useless. No, I'm not gonna say that. Even if it's true, I'm not gonna just absolutely stomp on her, like, soul like that. I'm gonna sugarcoat it. No, of course not. I need you here. I can see you're always trying to help out, even if you don't actually help. It's the thought that counts, right? Self-depreciation, I know that all too well. Same. That is what saves are for. It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel better. I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits. Aw, everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. But you never know when my luck's gonna run out. Really? Whoa. Right. Don't jinx this case any more than it already is. It's bad enough for my heart. Your heart? Oh, sorry. Whoops. Literally all I do in Bioshock is harvest the little girls. No! Yeah, you have no moral compass. I saved all of them. Court is back in session. Mr. Von Karma, call your witness. Yes. Will Miss Lotta Hart take the stand? Lotta Hart, you are a research student at a university. That I am. Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident, and don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand? Y'all need to learn some manners. Understand? Yeah, I understand. Yeah, very well. Your testimony, please. You lost your moral compass with them. You heard one call me a little bleep, and from that point on, you said harvest. Nice. It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. And then there was another bang. There wasn't nary a thing out on the lake but that boat. Two bangs. That's important. Enough. Huh? Judge. She happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo. Accept it as evidence. Oh, well, this is a surprise. This looks just like the very moment of the murder. Order! I will remove people from this courtroom if I do not have order immediately. As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There was no other boats on that lake, so the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. A large number one with Fanta! Please, Judge. Order. Cute. Well, Judge. The evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case. Very well. This court finds the defendant... Wait, Your Honor. I haven't cross-examined the witness yet. Cross-examination? We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words, and they all read guilty. You lose. Or do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony? Yes! Very well. If you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You fail to find anything. And then I will have you held in contempt of court. Nick? Contempt? Contempt of court, you know?
I guess I understand. Well, what are you gonna do? Do you really think there was a contradiction with the facts in her testimony?
Yeah! 2 gunshots! That's a pretty big contradiction.
I think I noticed one little thing.
Wow, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything.
Right, let's take him on.
Yeah, I got a bad feeling about this. I understand. I will cross-examine the witness. Very well. I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time. All right, here we go. It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. Yeah, that's fine. I was in my car. I heard this bang came up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw 2 gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. You watching the very moment the shot rang out? Well, yeah, sure. You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless. Contradictions, Mr. Wright. No meaningless babble. Von Karma, I think I hate you. He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness.
To what end?
Then there was another bang. That's the contradiction. 1 bullet shot to the heart. I think this is the contradiction. I hope it's the right piece of evidence at the right time. Ah! Okay, you guys have got to be behind me on this one. There were 2 bangs. Just because a person got shot once does not mean the gun was fired once. Oh, fired 3 times. Wait. There anything on the lake but that boat? Yeah, sure as a country gal can be. Sounds pretty sure. Yeah, fired 3 times. That's sketchy. What's the worst you can do? How come you're so sure? Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake. Scanned the whole lake? It almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Miss Hart, you... Mr. Wright, the witness has answered the question in full. No need for further questions. Objection sustained. That's what I'm... Sustained? Yes, of course. Oh, great. What am I supposed to do now? There weren't any contradictions in there. Sorry, Nick. If only my sister were here. Maya's really taking this hard. Okay, yeah, just after midnight, you say. In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day. Huh? Yeah, well, yes. I know you want to find contradictions, but really... Ugh. I hope your next contradiction is a little more relevant to the trial. Witness, continue your testimony. I was in my car. What were you doing in your car? Why were you camping there anyway? I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research. What research? This all sounds suspicious. Press further. Miss Hart, could you be more specific about your research?
What does the witness motive in camping by the lake have to do with this case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained. Wait now, I'm the one who says that. Well then say it already. Objection sustained. Ugh, thanks for nothing, Your Honor. I heard this bang come up from the lake. So you weren't looking at the lake at the time? Nope. I looked after I heard that noise. She said that already. I asked you to find contradictions, not leisurely chat with the witness. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. I don't have anything yet. Could you clearly see the two men? Just look at the picture. Clear enough for you? Yeah, press further. I don't know. Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the two men. Ugh, yeah, well, of course. The witnesses testify that she saw them. There's also a photo. You'd best look elsewhere for your precious contradictions. He jumped in quick. He's hiding something. Enough. Find a contradiction in the testimony worth nothing. You keep your promise. Mr. Wright, I'm afraid that I will have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court. What does that actually mean? I don't know. And if it happens, you'll have to leave this courtroom immediately. Understood? Uh-huh. Nick, Lada's testimony is fishy, Nick. Real fishy. I know what you mean. But if I can't say anything, what can I do? I believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision. Then pass your judgment. Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand. Who was that? It was me. Maya? Is something wrong? Did you need to use the facilities? No, I do not. Lada Hart, your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Lada, did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol? You will stand down. The courtroom does not acknowledge the defense outburst. Answer me, Lada. What's the big idea? Treat me like some kind of criminal. I saw him, I swear it. I saw Edgeworth. Enough, Judge. Declare the defense in contempt of the court. Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He is in contempt of the court and must leave. No. Wait! I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent. What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright? I gotta say wrong. Wrong. What? Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again. Order. You're in contempt of the court. It's too late for wild claims. If she waves that finger again, I'm actually gonna break something. Judge, sustain my objection. I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot. What? Miss Slaughter Hart has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again, but he is in contempt of the court. No, I am. If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me. Very well. Maya Fey, you will leave the courtroom immediately. Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck. Maya. I care not for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses. I'm running out of time. I'd better find a contradiction in here or else. Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination. Okay,
Let's get this. I saw it clear as day. The man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. I just want to present this. Got you. Got you, Miss Hart. Finally. What? You got what? Look at this photograph. The photo I took. The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. So, this picture was taken with professional, high-quality film, right? Yet even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How? What? Mr. Wright has a point. That's what I told her. That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony, please. Yet now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself. Mr. Hart. Or Miss Hart. What? I can't say what with a southern accent. What? Could you see the defendant that night? Of course. I said I lost my accent. Blah, 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 blah. Of course. I said I could and I meant I could. Then please testify to the circumstances of your sighting. I did it. I finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony. Yeah, he said for her not to tell it. You're right. It was a cold night and the fog was thick as grits. So once I finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See? No problem. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. This one better be good. How Edgeworth was seen. It's cold night and the mist was thick as grits. So, how could you see Edgeworth? Oh, the AC Yankee types never find a gal where I'm from. Defense attorney have trouble with that as it is. So once I finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Your camera? Yeah, I got it on automatic. The issue we are concerned with here is Mr. Hart seeing Mr. Edgeworth. The camera has nothing to do with this at all. Where was the binoculars? Exactly. Ugh, he's not letting her answer any of my questions. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. Binoculars? Yeah, binoculars. Yesterday, you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah. Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars for that? Ugh. I've got doubts about your camera, too. Was that really to take pictures of meteor showers? The camera is irrelevant to this case. You can't say that for certain. Mr. Wright. Is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning. But know this, if you find nothing with this, there will be consequences. Oh no. Do you wish to press further about the camera? I feel like I have to. Because the camera was clearly not pointed at the sky, so... Make it or break it time. The camera is of the utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Wow, maybe I went a little overboard there. Yeah, you did. You just promised so much about this freaking camera. Ms. Hart, you will testify on the court about the camera. Yeah, I hear you. The camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower. Ms. Hart, what made you choose that lake to photograph meteors? You know the fog gets thick on that lake. It's not very suited for stargazing. Yeah, well, you see, I guess I wasn't thinking too straight. Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness because of her challenged intellect. Now, wait a minute. Continue your testimony. You were saying how it was that you saw Edgeworth? Urgh. No unnecessary comments, please. When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. I get cameras to take pictures of a meteor shower. Okay. I feel like this isn't a contradiction quite, but I don't know exactly what else to do, so I'm gonna do it anyway. Yeah, exactly. Faces the lake. So, like, I was originally gonna do this picture because in this picture there is no sky. But the reason I'm going to specifically use this is because also set to automatically take a picture when a loud noise is detected. Why would you need that for meteors? So we're presenting this. You were photographing shooting stars? That's a lie. Says who? I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. You have to point a camera upwards to take photos of stars, Miss Hart. Ugh. Hi, Chaos! Welcome in! You are coming into some chaos here. What's up? How you doing? What were you playing? Hi. We're playing some Venus Wright Ace Attorney. Hello! I am doing great. I'm a little bit lonely because the boo is away. OW2. Show us the ring! Absolutely! Abso-fruitin'-tootin'-lootly. Give me 1 second to get my thingy set up. Da, 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 da. I still don't know where the button went that, like, let me turn on the flash. It's just gone. But wait, I can do this though. Okay, it's gonna go for a second. Give me a second. Okay, flashlight. Bam! Oh, look at the pretty shiny. It's so pretty. Oh, Overwatch. Gotcha. See, I don't know what happened. You guys were here before when it was like able to focus and whatnot. I don't know why it stopped being able to focus. This is a gorgeous ring. Thank you, Croc. Yes, it's so pretty. It's very shiny, and I'm sorry it's not focusing. I don't understand. It was focusing just fine a while ago. Yeah, you've seen it before. Just want to make sure everybody else saw it. Yeah, it's super pretty. But yeah, the quick rundown. The center ring, which again you can barely see because for some reason it's not focusing, is moissanite, so no blood diamonds here. And then there's a tiny little accent gem to like the left, which you very clearly cannot see because it's not focusing for some reason. That one is a diamond, and it was from one of my grandmother's rings. So, moissanite? Yes, moissanite. Yeah, I need to figure out how to get this app like refocusing again, because it's like autofocus turned off and now it's like struggle busing. It's like, I don't know, it's confusing. Like you can see the wrinkles on my knuckles better than you can see that ring. Let me once again see if it's better with the camera or the light off. Nope, just as blurry. I apologize, everyone. We'll also do one of these because my camera might be able to get it a little better. Yeah, that's slightly better. Moissanite, tiny little diamond. The fiance designed the edges. Thank you, Croc. Love the moist. Yeah, I love them. Oh, so update everyone. This is something I got wrong when I was first telling the story. The center gem, the moissanite, I thought it was like a petal cut. But actually, such a cut doesn't exist. My gem cutting friend who made the gem for us actually like invented his own cut and called it Petals for Bunny. Like, what the heck? Isn't that so cute? So So that's like an extra detail I didn't know before. So, or not that I didn't know, I got it wrong. I was told correctly, but I got it wrong. So I think that's freaking cute. But yes, I'm very happy. And now I'm sad because the boo is away at a conference. And he won't be back until Friday, and late on Friday at that. Ah. So we're playing some Ace Wright, Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. I said Ace Wright, Phoenix Attorney. Welp. Anywho, guess you gotta get used to it for the rest of your lives. Yup. Yup. Alrighty, let's see where this case takes us. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor. Oh, well, then what exactly was she photographing? One sec. She was either Your Honor, take a look at this. So what was Mr. Hart trying to photograph at the lake? She was trying to photograph the murder? No? Gordy? Gordy? That makes more sense. Okay. I trust you. Miss Hart, this is what you were trying to photograph. What's this? A newspaper article? Gordy? Ah, the sighting at Gord Lake. I just figured that this wasn't really relevant to the case. Where trying to photograph the murder would be relevant to the case. She was like a plant, you know? And just saying. Well, Miss Hart, I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see you prove that I was down at the lake trying to photograph this Gordy. Some bunny logic hits again. Oh no. Do I have proof? I don't have proof except for... The camera. Yeah, I guess that's fair. I have proof. It's not great proof. But let's see it. What is the proof? The camera. What? This is proof. It's your own camera, Miss Hart. Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus, this photograph here when a gun fired on the lake. I think either one would have gotten. What insane loophole did you come up with in your head that says it's not? Well, I mean, I feel like setting up loud noises and gore, like it's not a one-to-one connection. She could have been setting it up like, it's not proof, it's evidence. There's a difference. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had set your camera to respond to loud noises. They're stealthy monsters. Order, order. I see. I too thought it was a little strange. Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart, you were camping there to try and take a photo of Gordy, weren't you? Yeah, not bad. Are y'all lawyers that smart? So smart, boy. I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what? Huh? That don't change what I saw, does it? Exactly. What you just used several precious minutes of our time to prove is nothing more than that the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist. Hey! But as she so succinctly said, so what? It changes nothing. Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason. I know it. But what could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this. Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony. Right, fine, I'll testify. It won't change nothing, though. Something will change, it has to. And I'm going to spot it! Lotta's new testimony. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked straight out at the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of those man's hand and heard another gunshot. I was looking right at that boat the whole time. Crossed my heart and hoped to fry. Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. The witness's testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she is a research student or a photographer has no bearing on this case. There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination. I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Von Karma's up to something, I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because why? Was there a contradiction? Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. You seem sure of yourself. You must have something in mind. Ha! That would be a first. Very funny. You understand that this is your last chance at cross-examination, Mr. Wright. If there is no problem with the testimony this time, we will let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. I think it has to do with the flash at one of the man's hands. Didn't even say it was the one with the gun. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. That's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out at the lake. I'm just gonna press there. Exactly what sort of sound was it? Well, I never heard one before, so I can't say for sure, but it sounded like a gunshot. It was a lot sharper than sound than I would have expected. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. There wasn't much else to look at? Yep. I don't know. If she heard a bang and she thought Gordy was out there, I kind of doubt she'd waste any time looking at a boat. What? What did I do? What did I do now? What are you giving me that look for? Definitely suspicious. Maybe time for some evidence? You think so? Continue. Hold your hush puppies, Pops. I'm getting there. Wait, what evidence? Then I saw a flash near one of the man's hands, and I heard another gunshot. Which man? Was there nothing else on the lake but the boat? What? Huh? Wait, so you're thinking maybe he was shot from some other place? I don't think so, no. The lake was smooth as glass, and nobody was on shore either. Better find some sort of contradiction in this testimony. I won't be able to beat Von Karma any other way. There has to be something. Just gonna press on everything. Just gotta. And what manner of person are you? I'm not sure I'm highfalutin enough to be called a manner of anything. I'm an investigative photographer. An investigative photographer. Yep. You get your photo and sell it to the press. It's that kind of business. Hey, I was taking pictures at my sister's graduation last year. And guess what? What? There was a UFO just hanging in the, UFO just hanging in the sky. A UFO? You know, an unidentified flying object, a UFO. That's when I had a sort of revelation. I knew I should become an investigative photographer. I see. Kind of a shaky basis for a career. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. I'm so confused it hurts my brains. Same croc. Is Gordy really all that newsworthy? Heck yeah! They'd even have him up on the TV. I'm not sure that appeared on the local news. Rumor of the month segment qualifies. Last month's segment was Bigfoot sighted on Acorn Hill, I believe. Hey, they had a paper of him in the newspaper, for real. Mr. Wright, this is one fight I do not believe you can win. Let's keep moving, shall we? Yes, Your Honor. Oh, no. Okay, that's why I was camping out by the lake. That's why you put up the automatic sensor on your camera? Yep, borrowed it from a university professor. It analyzes every sound it picks up, and when it gets a bang, it snaps a shot. Yep. So how many pictures has it taken so far? The only time the camera triggered was that night. That's all I was hiding. I think it's time you told us why you felt you had to hide your true purpose at the lake. Heck, if word got out what I was up to, the lake be swarming with competitors. Competitors? Yeah, second-rate shutterbugs trying to steal my scoop. Is that the only reason you were hiding the truth? Well, actually... Mr. Wright, I'll not have you asking questions with no relevance to this case. Whatever you say, Von Karma, I know you told her to keep quiet. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out of that lake. Exactly what sort of sound was it? Well, oh wait, I've heard that. We did that one already. That's where he was like giving a hint. To like, he was like giving the hint to do evidence. See, I have like a couple issues, but no direct contradictions. Show the article again? I mean, I could show her this. She would be looking for Gordy, yeah. I mean, that's probably the best thing. I still feel like it's not a direct, like, contradiction, which I've been burned by before. The other thing is, again, the gun fired 3 times. We only have 2 shots accounted for. And only 2 pictures as well. Shut up. We aren't talking about that yet. Yeah, okay, that's fair. Maybe that'll come later. Miss Hart, were you really looking at that boat? What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing out there. Any normal person be looking at it. I agree, any normal person would. But you are far from normal. What? Y'all want to step over here and say that? You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. To think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy, that's what. You wouldn't give a boat a second thought. Yeah. Order. Order. Continue, Mr. Wright. You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing. Ugh. Well? Well, now that y'all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there and all. Miss Hart, are you saying that you were not watching the boat then? Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I was just, I thought, you know, I could be witness to a murder and all. I kind of got excited. I was sure I was watching that boat till now. This is totally uncalled for. But hey, you got the photograph, you got your proof. Still, we can't see who is shooting who in this. Right. That's why I took this photo in. Witness, that's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole. Shut my what? What was she gonna say? She took the photo and what? Wait a second. She even had a photograph to prove it. But you really can't tell from the photo who is shooting. That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop the quality a mite, but should let us see who's who. She enlarged that photo. Why won't Von Karma let her show it? I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, though, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth or worse. What should I do? Make her show the enlargement. Was Edgeworth the one being threatened? I don't know. Yeah, I did. Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court? Because it does not exist. What are y'all talking about? You were the one who told me not to show in court in the first place. You old fool. I just have a hunch that he's hiding something. Except it's got his fingerprints. I don't know. I just feel like if he's hiding something, it probably helps me. Miss Hart. Show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement. The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence. Objection denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court. Here it is. Yeah, that doesn't help at all. We still cannot see who is firing in this. Could be the defendant, or maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence. Happy now, Mr. Wright? There has to be something. Yeah, why did he... Yeah, okay, you got the enlargement. Exactly, Croc. And a little good it has done any of us. That's why I requested she not show it. I suppose this means that the cross-examination is over, obviously. Wait, is it different? Okay, it's got those lines. I don't know, looks pretty similar. The shooter is Pixel Man. Yeah, I don't know, it looks kind of similar. It's a little hard to tell because it's like, but it looks pretty similar. Yeah, it's like the only clear thing in the entire photograph. And this guy's sleeves, he's got 3 sleeves. Wait, you know? Nice. Then I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Lotta Hart. And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time. It was shot by the left hand, but the evidence say, ooh, wait a minute, is it shot by the left hand? It is shot by his left hand! Look at that! Look at that! Pew pew! Left hand! Left hand! Left hand! Left hand! Do you have anything else to add? I stated everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisive evidence, a decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Well, nothing, of course. Then I believe it's time for me to declare my verdict. Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue in this photo somewhere. This is bad, real bad. What should I do? Object to, wait, what does he mean by object to the enlargement? Like, will that let me show? Yeah, object. Yeah, I think object. I'm a little confused by the phrasing. Your Honor, there is something decidedly strange with this enlargement. What might that be? Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean. What is in this photo is so strange. Here goes nothing. Show the judge what's strange about this photo. Left hand. Here, Your Honor. The shooter? I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter is strange? Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor. The hand? That hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand does what? Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that left hand contradicts. Bears fingerprints from Edgeworth's right hand. The evidence is clear. This man in the photograph is holding that pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon are from Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo, the man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth. That was a good catch, Croc. That was very good. Now that everyone in the courtroom has quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You have given us definitive proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim? Precisely. As we have seen, there were no other people in the lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim? I feel like I've got to say the victim himself, because that's what Edgeworth thinks. We have no proof against Miss Hart. I don't know why Larry would do it. Like, I feel like it's gotta be... I know, like, why Larry? I think it's the victim himself. Because if the victim was holding the own gun... Unless... The photo does kind of contradict that. I mean, Larry... They say you're on the right track. Wait, I'm gonna check something really quickly. Obstacles, trouble. We have no... I have no reason to suspect Larry, so I'm gonna say the victim himself. Only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself. Hubba jabba jabba jabba. Order, order. So, you are saying that the victim committed suicide? Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation. It's just weird that he's like pointing the gun at the other guy. I don't know. Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option. I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. But suicide is out of the question. Yeah, the gun was kind of pointed away. What? An examination of the victim's wounds reveals the distance at which he was shot. Really? The distance? The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away. Then it couldn't have been the guy in the boat. A meter, that's 3 feet. Wait. Oh, maybe it could have been the guy in the boat. There's no way it could have been suicide. Order, order. Mr. Von Karma, are you sure of the accuracy of your data? Of course, I had already considered the possibility of suicide, you see. All right, shot from approximately 1 meter away. I see. Very well, allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun revealed that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for the day. Easy to tell if point blank or not. Yeah, I guess that's fair. Because if it's like, rather than like, pew. The court orders the defense and prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. That is all. This court is adjourned. Yeah, powder burns? Okay. Whew, that was a close one. Hey, don't you have anything to say?
No. I've yet to be declared innocent, right? Well, yeah, but what happened out there on that lake anyway? If he didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about a meter away, too. What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him. I was just kidding around. Look, I'm going to check on Maya. Oh, right. What? Tell her something for me. What? Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all.
Aw, I was gonna say thank you. Want to kill you just to state how you really feel with a thanks, Edgeworth?
I requisitioned a transcript of Lauda's entire testimony. Thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter, so the only part of her testimony that stood was the bang she heard.
Okay. So now in the next part of the testimony, we're gonna get to the whole, like, 2 versus 3 gunshots.
2 sounds that like gunshots just after midnight.
I think it's so weird. It's a weird noise. It's like if I want to quit now, which I do. It's been about 3 hours. This was great. But let's not get into the next day. It's good. But it's weird that it won't let me like exit here. It's like I have to see like scene 1 of the next day. But oh well. Oh, wait, I can't go to title screen. Okay. Anywho. I didn't do terrible. I admit sometimes my logic is not the same as their logic. But, you know. That was loads of fun. I'm good. I have been enjoying this game. It can be frustrating when, like, I have just different logic than the game. Because I don't necessarily think my logic's wrong. It's just not the game's logic. And it's like, because I can only click... You know what, PJs? You know what? You can shut it. But anywho, I accidentally took pictures of the thingy, so that was unintentional. Let me delete them. I think I'll let me hang out with you. Absolutely, you're always welcome here. Always, always, always. For that, you would need to ban me and demod me. Yeah, no, that's fair. Because I'm not even sure I can time you out, because I think you can undo it. Well, actually, I don't know. I should try sometime just for funsies, but I don't feel like doing that right now. It's supposed to make you think. That is good. If it were too easy, it would be boring. Didn't make M4. Yeah, okay, wait. Let me check on that. M4, where are you? I saw you in chat today at some point. I'm scrolling back. Oh, I can't scroll back any further than that. All right, well, I suppose I can't do that right now, apparently. Oops. Love you, Croc. Streamer can time out. It removes mod and it removes mod status. Wow, it's a lot of power. and you can do mods if you ban us or time us out, and then you need to remod us, and that takes work. You're right, and I'm lazy. Yeah, wait, there's no... No, I have no unban requests. This is nice. Well, suffice to say, you definitely are not going to be a lawyer. Definitely not going to be a lawyer. Anywho, thank you all so much for hanging out with me. Quincy's over there playing Baldur's Gate. Let's go ahead and send the raid his way. How many people do you think we banned? I mean, only bots, but I'm just saying. I have to find him for the VIP him. I can do that off stream. Yeah, I legitimately thought I did. So, like, that one's on me. I thought I did. Apparently I didn't. Have a wonderful evening, everyone. We are going to get this raid on the road, show some of that raid on the road, show some of that love to Quincy, playing some Baldur's Gate 3. Enjoy. Bye, everybody. I'll probably be watching Vox Machina. Bye.